Onwards. I think I will say it's a little unfortunate they called the game Portal Reloaded.
Things are about to get a little more complicated in the next chamber. But don't lose hope. Think about this. As long as you don't see your own corpse lying in the future, it is safe to assume that you solved the chamber sometime during the last 20 years.
Wow. That's kind of wholesome. That's a little enlightening. It's a little encouraging. This particular AI core seems to like cosmetic decorations because he sets up like hallways that look neat. And it's like, go walk through that while I tell you my funny joke. I've waited 4 decades to tell you this joke. I don't like the name Portal Reloaded for 2 reasons. One, I have an existing grudge against subtitle names that start with Reloaded, Revenge, Returns, Redux, other ones, Revolution, Revelation. It's like, those are all usually the names you give to a bad sequel. You're like, oh, it's Revelations, great. Revelations in particular is just the stupidest subtitle to give a game because it's like, hey, do you have story in your game? Cool. That means it has revelations in it. Calling your game Revelations is meaningless if it's all you're saying is, oh, there's a story. I'm like, cool, yeah, that's what a story is a series of revelations. Fucking great. Fucking Ubisoft has named 3 games Revelations, an Assassin's Creed game, a Prince of Persia game, and a Myst game. And it's like, Jesus, guys, come up with different names for once. So Reloaded is an incredibly uninspired and disappointing name to give a game. But the other problem is the theming. What does Reloaded have to do with time travel? This is the mechanic. Like, Aperture Tag is the one where you tag stuff with your paint. It's admittedly a little confusing because the first thing you think of when tag is like 2 people chasing each other and trying to catch each other. Tag, the game. But you know, you tag stuff with paint, like spray paint. Like, okay, I can kind of get what they went there for there. And then the other one, like Mel is named after, it's like Portal Stories Mel is named after the character, which is still like, not very interesting, but because no one knows who Mel is, but okay, it's something. Reloaded? Never name your game Reloaded. This is my rule that no one cares about, but that's my thing. God. Okay, so let's actually look around here. Badoop badoop. Hello. How do you do? Does this one have a beam? There is a beam in this room. So I don't need to use this to transition the beam from one room to the other. This beam cannot escape this room, or I can't walk out of this room with portals set. But this one does not have a barrier, and so I can just walk over into here and then be like, ha 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 ha. So there's not that much stopping me. These are definitely portal surfaces. Okay, so that allows me to fire you out of there. And that puts that beam in place. But I guess that does take up both of the walls here. If I put it off to the side, giving myself enough space for the other one. Can I create enough space? Okay, if I put it all the way over, I can. But now it doesn't touch it. And that's bad. So since it doesn't touch it, we can't get out. So that creates some problems. Yeah, that's not good. That does mean that I can't escape this area to then just like sneak over here and then get back into the, like use a green portal over there to access that part of this room. That puts us in a bad place. And this is the past, so I can't manipulate this area by changing stuff here. In fact, quite the opposite was happening here. You could tell that like that was happening here. Like, wow, look at it go. And then you can see that it happened here because that's how it do. Okay, so that lights up that. Where's the actual solution? The solution's up there. There's a door up here with 2 X's. One of them is a receptacle up there, so I have to put the beam like here. The other one's there, which might be the button. I can't see from here. Yeah. Oh yeah, I can see the connective line just barely. So I gotta press that button and light that up at the same time. Which once I'm up there shouldn't be that hard, except I need a cube. Hello, cube. Okay, so I need a cube up there, because I can't press the button with my feet, because I need to run inside. So what's going on here? I believe that's an elevator that's powered by that. And that, I guess? Like at the same time? How the fuckadilly do I do that? Okay, so we need our second beam, right? Like, what beam is left? Like, there's one beam in each world. You would redirect one of them via both portals, right? Then you redirect the other one via... It's like you put that in the way, and wherever it goes in, it comes out the same place, which is bad in this case because it just goes into the other one. But I can get weird with it. But how would that get up there? Does it have to be straight across from it? Which is like over here? But that's because that's where that is. That's not where that can be then. Is there a redirection thing? Probably you, right? That's the missing component here, right? It's like you're probably... It might be a laser cube to redirect the lasers. What does this one do? So how do I get here? That direction? No. That direction? No. 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 So I can't hit this with any of the laser directions. Right? Because I can only put portals on walls, so I can't do a diagonal laser right now. Not until I have a cube. Assuming that the cube is a laser cube. Which it seems like it would be, because I feel like I can't do everything yet. That's an interesting thought, though. Maybe that's what I need to do? Set this up so it lights up the other beam. And then focus on how I'm going to get this guy to hit that one. But, there's still a barrier in the way, which creates parables. I can't get behind that. It's like firing portals in here sets the portal locations in this dimension. God, it's so restrictive in here. The big limitation is just the fact that these two definitely have to be centered in order to make this laser do anything, which means I can't put the green portal anywhere to get around, which makes things frustrating. That's the wrong half of the solution. So I'm firing you through here, and my goal is to fire you into a green portal that will then activate you. Which means the green portal has to be 1, 2, 3 lines in. The green portal has to be right here. But also some having a laser going through it. And also if I'm powering this, I want to go through the green portal, which I can't do when it's up there. Order of operations wise, whatever happens in this room has to happen first, because the moment this portal leaves, I'm locked out of here and can't really get back in and change anything ever again. That said, in order to get out of here, I need the green portal up, so it doesn't give me much to do besides just to put a fucking portal there, huh? So we start with the blue portal there. Orange portal goes somewhere. If it goes here, it activates that immediately. If it goes here, it activates that, but then I can't get the other end of it. It has to get something done, so it's activating one of these two. And this one terminates it. But it does activate that. Though we've been over the fact that I can't set up I've been trying really hard to set up a green portal to do that one, so it's got to be this one, right? So then it must be the green portal's job to do this one? Right? Do we do it? Please? Oh my god. Okay, so let's reset this real quick. Okay. I get it. It's because of the relationship between these two rooms. So I have to activate the bridge with my green portal. Because the other portals can't be moved. So they'll affect the other world, and then I can't reset it on the fly. There? Alright. Hit! Cube achieved. So now we unlock the rest of the puzzle. There's a thing I can do with the cube. So it's a past cube, which means I can't take it with me into the future. So it has to be used here. So I want to get you. Got a bit of a double problem, don't we? Okay, so I went over the 4 directions here. I'm kind of in like Monsters Expedition mode where I like look in the different directions based on how the grid works, and I'm like, yep, I can clarify I can't hit this from any of the walls. I could hit this with a cube, but I'm also supposed to hit that. And that is straight across from a surface. Interestingly. Okay, so we win? No? So I can't use the cube to redirect that because it's got to go there. And I can't like go here and there. That would require 2 cubes. So how about you? Can I put this in a spot that redirects the other? No, because we've already been over the fact that there's no portal solutions for this one. No portal will solve that, so it has to be a cube. Which means access. Okay, so I need access to that beam. Right? Because no portal's gonna hit that, so I need access to a beam. I should need access to that beam. The one in the same room as me. Can I just go through here? Basically, yeah. Oh, hey. Hey, they're both in line of sight at the same time. Hey! Oh, we're not done yet, are we? No. I need that guy up here to do that. And I need you to be also lit. Oakley dokley. I don't see a portal surface up here. They gave me a little shelf to put the cube on to pass it up here to put it here. Which it needs to do. But if I move the cube, how will I get up here? Because this is powered by those two things being powered by the cube. We got another catch-22. Is there a future cube? Can I get the future cube too? Can I do the solution I did a minute ago, but backwards for the other place? Because we have one-sided problems, like how this is blocked. That creates problems that I don't know if I can fix. Oh, hey. Oh! Oh! I thought I had to unlock the future cube by doing the whole thing again, but no, it's wherever the past cube is. It occupies the same space. Right, that's how that works. That was a brain fart. Okay. So now I just need the other world's beam to light up with that by going like there. But I need to find a place where I can let... that can't work. That can't work because the green portal would have to be there in both dimensions, and then how is the beam hitting it? And it doesn't matter what portals I use on this side of the dimension, it's still the green portal would be how the laser reaches the other dimension. What about here? This is a second beam, right? So right now this goes directly into this, which means I'm not actually using any portals in this dimension for my beam. And this is a second beam. So... like this gives me a second beam. I'll have to put it there manually in a... How would I do that? I'm like, oh yeah, put a portal there and put a portal there. Beam comes out there. You win! Shebang. Shebango. Shebango. Ba-boom. Ba-bang. The issue is that when I'm in this dimension, I can't go through there. Can I? I can, because I'm not using my portals. It's not a barrier right now. Whew. I'm so cautious about going through those kinds of barriers because of it's usually a devastating fail state, basically. Well, that's disappointing. Look at how much it locks onto that spot. Like, I can click from so far away and it goes exactly there. So that's supposed to be the solution. So why isn't it? Is the laser somehow tilting downward or some shit? Like, I don't know, I'm gonna do a Google search just to see if there's like a bug with this mission, because that is suspect. I'm not trying to look up a solution or anything, but I just want to confirm whether or not I'm crazy, because that... What's going on, man? What's going on? Okay, so I wasn't really able to find a bug, except this one. Oh, no, maybe they fixed that one. Somebody was able to make a portal right there, which I found amusing. But no, it's... But like, dude... I do think we want to take this one out. We've been able to... Okay, no. I need to plan ahead a little further than that. So they want me to use this lip. And the problem is if I ever move this one, the other one will get reset. So I need to put this one here preemptively. Ooh. Did I just see that drift behind something? No? I thought I saw a rendering error with the laser. So now I can come get the past one. So this one can do the same job that the previous laser was doing a minute ago, which is very helpful. Get my ass back out of there. What's this laser doing? We do have an orange beam there. I'll probably use that. Back to the other dimension. I think that's gonna solve it, right? It goes into the orange, so if I shoot a blue up here, it should go through there, out of the blue and into there. Which I reset by grabbing, because if I grab that, that one will go away. And then the beam will go through the laser automatically and activate that. And then this one will work. Why did that work though, and it's not the other one? Why does the laser change heights? I think I spent longer than I have... I think I spent longer in this test chamber than any other test chamber so far. And part of it's because it's actually hard, for good reasons. But that's stupid. That's stupid. Why is the laser changing heights? There's nothing in this room changes the height of the laser. Why does firing it from there to there make it line up, but all the other spots it was going down? That's just frustrating. That's a bummer.
Well, you solved it. Congratulations.
Are you still there? Next chamber. Yeah, I think I felt justified in checking to see if there was a bug or something, which I don't usually have to do, but like that was an incredibly suspect thing, that like it's so specific that the level locks your portal to a specific location, but then that location doesn't work. It's like, what?
We tried many times to open a passage to the future, but this connection, exactly
20
years from now, is the only one stable enough to last longer than a few microseconds.
You have a specific temporal connection. Well, this room looks like a lot. I love the audio design of Valve games. Okay, that was a little funny how I did it there when I wasn't doing anything. But like, yeah, like you going through the air makes a sound. It even like evades the melody sometimes, evolves the melody over time sometimes. Okay, so what happens if I do this? Whee! Everything sucks here. Welcome to the shittier place. Oh, I didn't really think about that, but that's kind of cool. All right, let's nope. Can I stop it? Can I stop it? Okay, cool. Let's focus on what's different about these places. Okay, so each of those two sides, bunch of staircase, 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 staircase. Ooh. This one's broken. 3. There's 3 pads, three pads here, one tilted on each side. There's one above that bounce. There's one here. So, obviously you go boo, 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 boo. But also there's next, so there must be a mechanic somewhere, I guess? Three, boom, 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 boom. Okay. So that's probably part of the solution right there. Right? But then where's the next stages come in? I don't go high enough to hit that. Why don't I go high enough to hit that? Huh. Okay, so maybe something with you guys, and then you are the other portal? I'm getting disoriented now. Stop it. Okay. So here in the past, I can change the portal so that it's up there. Okay, so that might be it, actually. Feeling pretty good about that. But let's see what happens. Hey! Oh yeah.
The second half of this testing course is located below you. Unfortunately, no elevator can take you there, so you will have to take the stairs. That works too.
Rude. Scary. That was a lot. What time am I in? Oh, I'm in the future. Okay. I'm like, why is it? Ah! Do your joke again.
That works too.
It's not what I was trying to do. But had a little accidental fall. Okay. Portal surface. Actually, how do I delete portal? I think I gotta commit. I realized, like, I can probably just... Shit. Oh no, they won't let me change dimensions. Okay. I know dimensions isn't correct, but it's easier than trying to remember past future constantly. But I realized, like, I could just transition to the version of this place that's nice. I guess maybe these portal surfaces didn't exist in that time. The reality is that between test chambers, the levels probably just don't exist.
You might have noticed that something is not quite right here. Remember when we told you that the decay of the facility was completely intentional? Turns out, that was a lie. There is a bigger picture here. Your test might be the most important one ever conducted. For now, let's just try to get back on track and keep going.
That was a lie. Well, then how are these puzzles solvable, sir? Where am I going? Like, hello. Hello. Sounds? Danger sounds? I'm the danger now. Okay. Oh. They won't let me do my portals no more. Is this just like a normal portal chamber? Because they won't let me do my time portal. Oh. I can do it there. So those walls exist. No? Huh. They won't let me do it like anywhere. What's the deal? I don't know, that kind of creates all sorts of problems for like readability on like what's going on and where I'm allowed to go to do things. Oh well. Okay, so bloop. Cube. Bounce pad. Of death. Button. Death button. Hey. Uh-oh. I die now. One thing that has not gone better over time. Load. Oh, wait. I've had Portal 2 installed forever. Ah, my loading times would be better if I reinstalled Portal 2 now that I have a bigger SSD to put it on. Didn't think about that. I think I installed this game. Actually, that's a little confusing. I think I might have installed the mod on my SSD, but Portal 2 might be on my old hard drive. And one requires the other to work, so it might be firing up 2 hard drives to run one game. I'm just now thinking about that. I'm like, that's a little weird, isn't it? All right. Well, I think this is clearly what I'm supposed to do, but without it glitching out this time, maybe. There it goes. Thank you. Down there seems kind of pointless, like it's just the way in at the beginning. So this will launch me up? Just up. Okay. Do I just put you on here? Are you gonna fall off eventually, or are you gonna stay? Are you gonna behave? I intuitively was like, I'll bounce through there and grab it there, but then I just realized like that doesn't work because there's a barrier there, so I can't go through the barrier because the cube will disintegrate. Is there no barrier in the future? There's no barrier in the future. There's no stairs in the future either, as it turns out. Well, I already put that portal there, so that's good. Basically, but this you're not here in this time. I think this is supposed to indicate for some reason that I can only put it in there. So how do I launch myself then? The destination is in one dimension, but the launch pad is in the other dimension, because this one doesn't work. How do I launch myself? Because I would figure I would launch myself, change dimensions somewhere in the process, and then come over here. So what else are they expecting of me? See, this works, but does it hit a portal surface? No, it launches me towards that one, but it hit the ground anyway. Seems intuitive that I'd go whee, launch in there, catch this in midair, be all psyched about it. That'd be a real cool boy. These spots are pretty high up, and portals do work on them. But there's no portal surface on the floor, so I can't like go from up there to down here and launch really fast as a result from all the falling. Let's see, this is... God, can I even get up there? Let's see. Let's see. Well, let me take the cube through the portal. Yes, because those only stop me... Those only affect my ability to do the time portal. So I can have a second cube. Is there a place I can put the cube to disable the barrier? Signs are pointing towards no. And I can't put this anywhere besides in there. So they've essentially... They kind of took away my time powers here. I don't know what purpose it's supposed to serve around here. It doesn't work anywhere in here. I think this whole area... I think that whole area is an intro that doesn't affect the puzzle. And I'm hoping I'm right, but I don't know. Well, is the barrier there in the past? Future, I mean? Yes, okay. So those, even if those are portable surfaces, I can't incorporate them into the puzzle because there's a barrier. God, so that cuts off the whole thing, so I can't go launching anywhere. I can't green either of those, or anything. So I'm not even like creatively launching something through there. I mean, if I can't put my green anywhere in this entire room, doesn't that make this chamber just irrelevant? It's at best a place so I can get a second crate from. A second companion cube, and that's it. So like it's working now. Fuck. Oh, I spent so long in here. That's such an easy puzzle if you know that. Oh, fuck. I might go as far as to say that that mechanic's even kind of bad. I don't know. I think the robot voice kind of explained that once earlier, but I don't think the game successfully conveyed how this mechanic works. So the trick is to trick this barrier. I thought the barrier meant that you could only put stuff on that side of it. See, the problem here is that this is a break in the clean logic of how Portal's mechanics are presented. Like, this is a wall where you can put a thing on. That's a wall you can't put a thing on. So if I try to put the portal everywhere and it never works, but then I try to put it in there and it works in there, it's like, oh, okay. This is the portal zone for that, for some reason. It feels like a weird break that I can't use it there, but it's just like, I don't know. I think maybe the level that taught us this mechanic, I assume it happened earlier, right? He taught us this mechanic earlier, right? Maybe the robot explained it, but most importantly, the level should have taught me it. So I think there was a level earlier that technically required me to walk through this barrier in order to solve it. But I don't think it actually conveyed in a teachable enough way that's consistent with how Portal teaches its mechanics. That's how it did that. Because this is legitimately the first time in the entire history of me playing Portal and its sequel and all of the mods that I've played so far where I've ever not understood a mechanic that was supposed to be taught to me. Like, that is definitely the highlight. Like, that's the clean, clever, effective thing about Portal, is that kind of shit just works and they just nail it. And this time, no. I had no idea that worked that way. What? I just spent so long trying to solve this puzzle, which is not that hard. Just because I thought I couldn't get the green portal out of that room. God, that changes everything. Like, completely. Okay, let's figure this out then. It's gonna be some variation of bouncing across that kind of thing. Probably not here. So I'd be going through the other chamber and then bouncing out. I'd come out of here and fly at nothing. It's probably you? Yeah. It's that, but in the other room. This should be all I need. I guess I've just got to do it over and over again until the timing works out. I know that people are just going to be like, you're an idiot, and I told you, because that's just what happens every time I'm wrong about anything in any game. Like, I'm used to it. That's just how people react to that every time. But yeah, like, I can't stress enough that I've never not learned a mechanic in Portal before. Like, I've never, in any of the Portals, including the fan games, have they failed to convey a mechanic before. This is a brand new problem I've never experienced. Hey, got it that time. Huh. Oh well, now we know.
Since the catwalk to the next chamber appears to be non-existent, you can rely on the power of aerial faith plates to get you there.
If you're watching, developer, I say this because sometimes they are. We just need better feedback here, like a bzzz, bzzz, like a power up and power and power down sound, maybe. Maybe change my gun. Maybe the gun should look different when I go through this to indicate that the green does and doesn't work, or like the reticle should change. Like it should turn, maybe the green part of the reticle should turn hollow when I'm in the no green part of the game. Something. All I get is this bit. bidibidib, and it's the same in both directions. So all you have is the fact that this looks like it's a different color on each side, and since you can only see it from one side at a time anyway, you can't even tell if it's changing color or if it just looks still like a different color from each side. Like, actually, I'm not entirely sure. I'm not even entirely sure if it is changing color, but maybe it is. But you can't see it from the inside, which leads to ambiguity and weirdness. Yeah, I don't know. It's something that could do with a revise, I think, or whatever level taught me that mechanic might need a second look, because I had no idea that was a mechanic. I had no idea that was a mechanic, and if that room was supposed to teach me that mechanic, then there's too much of an actual puzzle in the room, distracting from the tutorial. I'm not totally sure what was going on. Oh well.